attempting to replicate someone else's success is one of the biggest things I see people my age doing. I'm 18 years old, just got out of high school, and I'm trying to figure out my own path right now. So many people think, oh, I'm so behind. I have to go do this. I have to go get this job. I have to go to this college to get this degree, spend all my money, get it in a bunch of debt just to get a degree that you're probably not even going to use. The real thing is, most people, they get failed by what they were taught and trying to replicate someone else's success. Like, look at Apple, Microsoft, like all these big companies that are huge now start off super small, so people are like, oh, I could do that. You're not them, though. Like, you got to do your own path. Like, I'd say, for example, like some people like doing trades, some people like doing art, some people want to make content, some people want to go to college, get like a nice desk job, some people want to manage like a grocery store. Do your own thing and be a good steward of your wealth to build yourself up. You're not going to get rich overnight. 99% of people don't. So the biggest thing that you need to work on is just focusing on yourself. Focus on your own path. Focus on your desires. Don't let anyone else tell you what they did or what you should do, because you know what you're good at. You know what your desires are. And you're going to push yourself to do your best at your own desires. You're not going to push yourself to go through college and get some degree that your grandma told you should get. You're going to push yourself to be successful in your business. Say, for example, you really like making music. That's your passion. Go for it. Like, there's nobody that can stop you. You got to push with all you have. Like, maybe get like a part-time job in the meantime, save up some money. But the biggest thing is to be like a good steward of your money. You can make $40,000 a year and get by if you are a good steward of your money. You get a cheap place to stay, put up a bunch of money in investments as much as you can, and stay below your means. Just buy good groceries, keep your entertainment low, and make sure you manage your money right. So many people fall into the trap, like with subscriptions and Afterpay and all that, and they destroy their credit. They destroy all their money that they've saved up, and it's not worth it. Like, once again, I'm 18, and I see a bunch of people my age, like, oh, I'm gonna go finance this $80,000 car. I'm big into cars. I love vehicles, and like I love fast cars, trucks. I'm just like a big fan of cars and vehicles in general. But the thing is, like, I drive a 2012 Chevy. I'm not gonna go out of my way to go buy some like 2020s Vet or buy like a C7 or something whenever I just graduated. So many people I see are doing that, C7s or Beamers or Mercs. Like, why do that now when you can save your money for a bunch of time, build up your wealth, and then you could buy a house, or you could retire young, or you could just keep on buying like cash cars. The best way to stack wealth is to not fall in the trap of constantly spending and constantly owing. Buy something in cash, keep it around, and keep it as long as you can to build your money up. That is like the biggest piece of advice that I have for trying to grow in life, because it doesn't matter how much money you make, you can blow it. People make over $300,000 a year and are living a paycheck to paycheck. They buy multi-million-dollar homes, multi-$100,000 cars, and they spend a bunch of money on stuff that they don't need. Why do that whenever you can live the way you want, with what job you want, making money how you want, living your best life because you're a good steward of your money and you're not trying to replicate someone else's success? Like I see a lot of people falling into the traps my age of drop shipping, excuse me, or trying to sell courses, or trying to day trade, do all that stuff online. You got to figure out your own path. Like, just because you saw some rich kid do it, or a lot of times it's daddy's money or it's rented, almost like 99% of those people is not owned, because if they truly owned it, why would they be trying to sell you something when they could do it themselves and make the money for themselves? So that's one big thing to think of. Don't try to replicate someone else's success. Make your own business. Like, a big thing now, like the trade shortage, you can get into the trade. You can be a plumber, HVAC tech, you could be an electrician, do all types of different stuff. You can even do construction and make a bunch of money. Like, either go to college, do what you want to do, go to trades, do what you want to do, work a regular job, do what you want to do, work your way up the ladder, and make your money. But you have to be confident in yourself, and you have to not let anyone hold you back. That's a big reason why I'm actually doing this. I'm starting to make content so I can build self-confidence. You have to be able to be self-confident to be able to build yourself up in life, to be able to talk to people, to be able to get jobs, to be able to get any type of opportunity. You have to be able to talk. You need to network. You need to grow who you know and not try to replicate anyone else. The biggest thing is, like, be yourself. Stick to your personality. Like I would say, always just do what you feel is right for you, and don't get trapped into these loops of like big consumerism. Like, there's so many stupid consumerism trends going on nowadays. I'll get more into that in a future topic. But like with Nitos, Labubus, like Pokemon cards, all this stuff that's getting scalped and resold. Why? What do you gain from getting that? Nobody my age gains anything from any of those, and they're so expensive. For what reason? It has no utility. You could buy like a video game console. I can see the utility in that because it's good entertainment. Buy a TV, same reason. Car is transportation. House gives you a place to stay. Like, I could see buying these big ticket items that will help you in life, but blowing all your money incrementally on small things is like one of the biggest killers of wealth, and it stops you from being able to create your own success. I would say that most of the people my age are just trapped in the loop of, oh, I have to go into college to be successful. So many of my friends from school that I just graduated with, I hear it like from my friends, from like my friends, like girlfriends and stuff. They'll be like, oh, I have to go to college. I have to go get my college job because that's the only way to be successful. It's not, though. You can be successful on your own. You don't need college today. Maybe 40 years ago, that would have been the option. But now everyone's getting pushed through college to spend 6 figures plus on tuition and make the colleges way richer, make the people who already have all the money richer, instead of trying to make their own living. You know, you can make your own living now. We're in the days of the internet. You can do so much online just to build wealth, let alone all the stuff that's always existed. Yeah, like I see so many people falling into these huge debt traps at my age. Do not let yourself get trapped by debt, and you need to make your own success. Don't try to replicate the success of someone else who's rich. Like drop shipping, like I said earlier. Like, people get online, buy a bunch of items that they don't need. They have no way to resell them, and then they're screwed out of a bunch of money. Like, why do that? Why scalp stuff? Why do any of that? You can go work and make your own money instead of trying to get lucky reselling certain items. Like, or take that money that you were going to do with the drop shipping and invest it into index funds or gold or something valuable that will appreciate over time. Don't buy into appreciating assets that'll sink your wealth. You need to keep on trying to grow yourself and grow your wealth, make more money, and make yourself more successful. Because I've seen people that build $1 million fortunes off of regular jobs. I saw this video. I'll see if I can throw up his picture in this recording. But there's this older black man, I'm pretty sure, and he worked as like a parking lot attendant or something, and he built a ton of wealth just off of investing and reinvesting the dividends that he made. He made that himself. He didn't have to go to college for that, have to get in any debt for that. He bought a house off of being a parking lot attendant and could retire whenever he wants because he has a fortune now just by being a good steward of his money and not trying to replicate someone else's success. Another example, a friend of mine, he just bought a brand new, I think it was like an M3 comp, like something like that, like super expensive car. Like, I love the car. It's very nice, crazy acceleration, fast. It's a great track car. Like, it is a beautiful vehicle. But at 18, why do you need that? Like, you don't. You need to be focused on money, investing, and buying a house. The amount of total money that it costs for an M3 comp, if he would save that much money over the next few years, because he's staying at home, if he would save that much money over the next, like, 6 or 7 years, how many? Nah, 6, 7 joke. But if you saved up that much money over the next 6 or 7 years, probably, that would take you to loan out that car, then, like, you could buy a house with that. You could get a down payment That's like huge, like a 20-30% down payment, if not more. Buy a house, close on it, get furniture, everything you need. Like, why sink all your money into one purchase thinking small-mindedly when you could be successful on your own route? Anything you want to do today, you could do it by your own volition. You don't have to wait on someone else to tell you what to do. You can go and get it yourself today. That's my biggest advice. Don't try to replicate yourself. What am I talking about? Don't try to replicate someone else's success. Don't sink your wealth into something you don't need. And don't fall for all these schemes and scams online that you see. And don't fall for all these consumerism, slop, garbage items that you could buy now. You could easily blow thousands on consumerism in a day. I could go out, go shopping, buy designer clothes, buy a bunch of Neatos and Labubus, all this stuff. It's going to be outdated in a month. Like with the Labubus, I don't hear anyone talking about those anymore. I haven't heard about those since, I don't know, maybe even last year. It's been forever. And the thing is that nobody cares about that stuff anymore. Why waste your money on it? It's going to be the same thing with Neatos. There's going to be something else that comes up after this, like Shopkins back in the day. All the girls used to want the Shopkins. I saw so many girls buying and trading Shopkins at lunch. Same thing like how we do with Pokemon cards. But those things were crazy expensive getting scalped 10 years ago. Like, it ain't worth it. Just build up your own success and don't fall to this consumerism slop garbage. You need to focus on your own health too. That's a big thing I see. Like, people blow all types of money on unhealthy things, like porn. People blow a bunch of money on like bad food. Just like, I would say one of the biggest forms of entertainment that I get daily is going to the gym, being on the game with my friends, and hanging out, going to the pool, stuff like that. Like, just hangouts, regular stuff, and all of it's free basically. Sure, like gym memberships, like what, $20 a month, getting like PlayStation or like Xbox Live, whatever you get, it's like another $10 a month. But that will take you so far compared to blowing 50s, 100s daily on stuff. You can make the small purchase that'll last you a long time, and it'll help you be a much better steward of your wealth. So I would just suggest for everyone my age, anyone Gen Z, a little older, a little younger, even people that are in college seeing this, people that are about to graduate, people that are still in high school, people that have no idea what they want to do yet, just focus on your own path and don't fall into consumerism. It's all slop that's meant to keep you broke instead of build your wealth.